before he leaves the stage, Doc. All right, ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise on our feet as we thank the guest of honor and allow him to go and take his seat. Thank you so much, sir. And let's give this opportunity to Dr. Solanki to give his speech.
I'm humbled. When they had called me about this award, I actually did not believe it. I had actually turned it down. But Dr. Marisa, Nigel Chanakira, you guys are trailblazers yourselves. What Dr. Marisa is doing in the health sector is moving mountains. What doctors haven't been able to do for the past 40 years, he is achieving that. And we applaud him for that. I'd like to thank my God Almighty, of course, my dear wife, Anna, without whom I would not be able to build all these hospitals, clinics, and manage them. I'm a doctor. I'm not an administrator. I treat patients, I plan hospitals, I build them. She's the one who has to run it. Thank you very much. My team of mentors at the main table, as you can see, young and the elder, I thank you. We have many discussions, debates about healthcare in Zimbabwe, and they all know that health is in my heart. Being a doctor, it's a calling. It's not an easy job. And being a doctor in Zimbabwe, I think you've got to be called all the time. I'm in a strange business. I cannot pray to God for more patients. How can I ask for sickness to be prevalent? So we have to do it the real way, be clinicians and give appropriate and correct treatment. It is not easy. It's a huge challenge to do business in the health sector, in other sectors in Zimbabwe. And you have to be very resilient. And over the past few decades, through our hyperinflation, I think the health sector got hammered drastically. We lost a lot of doctors, a lot of nurses. We lost our pride. We lost our ability to stand tall in treating patients in the region. COVID came along and it turned everything around. Where the world expected Africa and Zimbabwe to fall, to have millions of deaths, we turned it around. Zimbabwe, the health sector in Zimbabwe, the nurses, the doctors, the medics, did a tremendous job. We personally trained over 3,000 healthcare workers in COVID, all for gratis. Everybody in the health sector stepped up. And I think that's when Zimbabwe woke up and realized we have a real health sector here. We have real doctors here who can do what doctors can do anywhere else in the world, if not better. Unfortunately, we lose many people who travel to the diaspora for economic reasons. I don't blame them. You have to look after your greener pastures and where you can put food on the table for your children. However, those Zimbabweans who go to the diaspora, I applaud them because they are sacrificing themselves in leaving their homes to go and work hard and send money back to look after the rest of their families in Zimbabwe. This is why when I heard last year that over 24,000 healthcare workers left the country, I had to step up and we started a nurse and a paramedic training school. We said, government cannot do this alone. The private sector has to step up. We have helped government in many sectors. Government's helped me first. They gave me a special economic zone status when I was building my hospital. And that has helped us to expand the hospital and provide almost all facilities that are available in the Western world in Harare, Zimbabwe. Today, maternity cases, gynae cases, keyhole surgery, complicated neurosurgical cases, orthopedic cases, complicated medical conditions, and the latest, of course, we put in the cath lab. So when you have a heart attack, you no longer have to fly to South Africa to be treated and saved. It's all available in Zimbabwe at the trauma center. I also encourage our young specialists, some of whom are at my table. They are very special to me. A lot of others I see here who have won awards, my colleagues. I encourage them. I say, not everybody can build hospitals and clinics, but those of us that have the ability have a duty in developing those sectors and encouraging others to do so as well. A lot of you here, the lady that runs, the nurse that runs a private maternity hospital successfully, I look up to her and I'm very proud to see that she received an award today as well. We need to encourage each other. I think we need to hold each other's hands because nobody else will. We do not have the financial infrastructure to support the health sector. So we have each other. And those of us who have the ability have to step up and move on. And the younger generation of specialists and doctors who are in Zimbabwe can see and lead from our examples that they know it can be done. I tell the specialists, your future is not out there. Your future is out here in Zimbabwe, in your home. Only Zimbabweans can make a difference. Not foreigners, not foreign investment. Only Zimbabweans, because we have a vested interest in our homes and we want to improve our homes. So we have to step up and we have to provide services and build hospitals. There can never be enough hospitals. Our president has talked about medical tourism, which is the main topic here. Medical tourism. But I ask, although trauma center is big in medical tourism, we have a lot of foreign patients who come to us from all sectors of life and all over the world. I ask, how will the foreigners, when the Zimbabweans themselves don't know what facilities are available in Zimbabwe, and they have to seek healthcare across the border, across the oceans, which they know more about than the health services back home here. Right? The whole world is a global village today. So whatever technology is available in London, Cape Town, Delhi, it's available in Harare. I know, I provide it. A lot of my colleagues provide in their hospitals. And this is where the problem lies. We are not allowed to advertise. We cannot have billboards. We cannot put adverts in newspapers or magazines to educate public, to say these facilities are available here. But Coca-Cola, cooking oil, they all have websites as well, because the medical council tells me, well, you can have a website and you can advertise it through that. But why are they allowed to have a billboard, but I cannot have a billboard? I am saving you, and those products are killing you. I think there is a problem here. I work closely with government, and I see my colleagues here, and I'm happy to see them that government is participating in such events, recognizing the need and the challenges it faces. And it's people like us that have to push the buttons and enlighten them to say we have to make the changes. We have to assist. We have assisted with the Open Heart program at Parinyato Hospital. It's a successful public-private enterprise venture. They encourage us by supporting us in our needs. And I ask them again that we have a need. We need you to look and change our regulations regarding advertising for the health sector. When we land in Johannesburg, in Nairobi, and Dubai, and India, there are billboards all over advertising their medical facilities. So even when we go on holidays, we realize, oh, okay, that can be done there. yet we have the same back home and we are not aware of it. So many times people come to me who are treated at my hospital and they say, oh, we never knew trauma center existed. I've been in business 37 years. I'm in at Borodale Trauma for the past 10 years, and there are still people who don't know about it. And that's purely because of limitations in disseminating the information about where we are and what we can do. Once again, I thank you all, and I'm greatly humbled and honored and encouraged to carry on building hospitals. My wife was just telling me, can you please stop for now? But like I said, it's a calling. This is my home. And I feel that if I have the ability, I have to keep stepping up and use my indomitable will where the word no does not exist in my vocabulary. Thank you very much.